Chris Cuomo here. Welcome to NewsNation. We are putting our arms around the people facing ongoing catastrophe in Southern California, but we also have to start putting our heads to why this happened and has gotten so bad so fast. And in doing that, we're going to have to deal with a political firestorm that has broken out despite the catastrophe that all should be concerned about. So let's start with the emergency. The basic headline is it's still getting worse overall. The Sunset Fire that we showed you last night on our watch that threatened Hollywood proper, that has been contained for now, according to officials. But there's also a new fire that just broke out on our watch. It's being called the Kenneth Fire. It's in an area called Calabasas. We'll have a map of it at some point, I'm sure. Right now, it's 50 acres, which is a pretty impressive rate of growth, and it is heading south toward populated areas. And this is the fundamental problem dynamic that they've had. What is the biggest problem? The wind. We all know that now. The winds have dropped, but not enough, long enough to make a difference, yet Herculean efforts by firefighters. There are reports of it all over. People refusing to take breaks, doubling their shifts, going out with other teams. They're from all over the state they've gathered, and now all over the country they're coming to help, and there will be more. Now, again, from my point of view, that should be everybody's obsession right now, is how do we get through this? But that's not how it is. There is a political firestorm. And it's been lit about who is to blame. Now, I get it coming from the people on the ground and the residents there who lost their homes, losing communities, losing a potential future, and they want to know. But a lot of this is coming from the outside as well, specifically from Trump. Let's just be honest about it, okay? Now, I see it as a completely open question as to, first of all, why did these even start? Were they acts of nature or arson or both, okay? And as Trump has certainly fueled fires of blame, he's not wrong to be asking the questions. He's just answering them as well, and I don't know that the answers are right, okay? And he has a new advantage, right? The flames that he's whipping up are being turbocharged by his personal Santa Ana wind in the form of Elon and his algorithms spreading anger about the fires, saying this is about bad politicians who just happen to be his adversaries. So let's break down what are the real questions and what should be left for online outrage. Have the leaders in California seize this moment? I think there's room for criticism, clearly. Mayor Bass was in Africa, okay, when these started, despite extreme weather warnings before she left. It's a bad look, regardless of blame, okay? And when she came back, she did not have the kind of command you want to see in these public situations.
Right now, if you need help, emergency information, resources, and shelter is available. All of this can be found at URL. Los Angeles, together is how we will get through this.
She didn't read the URL. You know, it's just like somebody saying, say name, and she says, I am, say name. It's a gaffe, okay? But it wound up becoming symptomatic of what is seen as her not having control, as were her suspect assessments of containment early on. Fair criticisms. But the main question for the mayor is the budget cut that she signed off on for the firefighters and whether they contributed to the inability to fight these fires. Now, some people are saying there was no cut, there was an increase. There was a cut to 2024, 2025, okay? It was around 17 million. Now, fair pushback, that's only about 2% of the budget. Officials will say that difference of 2% came in cuts to administrative positions. But a local chief warned that he saw it compromising preparedness for events like these. We need more answers there. We're not going to get them right now, but they're legitimate questions. Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.